How's it going, everyone? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F1 22 My Team mode for the Season 2 finale in Abu Dhabi. Last race was Brazil, and it was a sprint and main race, both of which were pretty chaotic. The sprint and the main race has safety cars in both of them, with the main race having an extra one, an extra safety car. So that's kind of how that happened. And in the end, or by the end of it all, we ended up coming out on top by winning the race and gaining the most points, or gaining some particular points on the Constructors Championship leaders, which were Ferrari at the time, and now that are Red Bull. So head on over here, season results. We won Brazil, so we're doing pretty good there. We got 10 wins on the season now, which is pretty insane. We did a 200 IQ strat where we went on ahead, jumped on, or put on the mediums, and just ran with them, you know, didn't bother looking back. So put on the mediums and everything was smooth sailing from there on out. But yeah, so after that, got the fastest lap. The rain hit, and nobody could compete for the fastest lap at all for the rest of the race. And it was some sort of warmth, because it was something I wanted to do in Singapore and couldn't because of where we started. If we started better in Singapore, I probably would have been able to do that, but couldn't have. So did it in Brazil, won Brazil. Hell yeah. 10th win on the season, 12th overall win. And we're just showing that we are championship caliber. But it's not the drivers' championship that we're focusing on, even if Nicholas Latifi says he yet to score a point and more than likely won't score a point by the end of the season. The constructor standings is where it all comes down to. The top three in the constructor standings are still in contention. Red Bull, after Ferrari leading the entire season in the constructor standings, has been finally overtaken by Red Bull. Red Bull is 11 points ahead of Ferrari, and they are 34 points ahead of us. We are still in contention for this Constructors Championship. We just need Ferrari and Red Bull to have a terrible Abu Dhabi, and for Felipe Drugovich to dig his head out of his ass and help us win this Constructors Championship, because in all honesty, even just by myself, it won't be enough, because even if I win and, like, let's say Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, and Perez don't score anything, Red Bull still wins because I will only be at 427. So Drugovich really needs to, like, be there, and I don't know if he will be there is the problem. So I don't know how this will go, but that's where the main fight is, the Constructors Championship. We already have the Drivers' Championship locked up. Constructors-wise, even if we can't pass Red Bull, we might be able to pass Ferrari, because they're on a string of pretty bad races on Sainz and Leclerc's behalf. Even though Leclerc scored 2 points in Mexico, a point in Portugal, and 2 in Brazil, Sainz didn't score anything in Mexico, didn't score anything in Portugal, didn't score anything in Brazil, because he DNF'd in both of those races, which is what's cost Ferrari the Constructors Championship lead and given it to Red Bull. They're going to need a miracle. They're going to really need a miracle. But not only that, Leclerc and Verstappen are fighting out for second, only 2 points separate them. Russell and Perez are fighting out for fourth, only 7 points separate them. Sainz really can't compete in that ballpark. Fight for 7th between Lando, Alonso, and Hamilton. So that's going to be going on. If Drugovich scores enough points, he'll probably be able to finish, I'd have to say 12th, probably not 11th. He'll have to pretty much win the race and Magnussen not score anything to get to that point, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Again, unless he pulls his head out of his ass, which I don't know if he's going to do, because in Brazil, he finished 12th. He was going to score points, and then the crew decided to not know how to do a pit stop at all. So that's what the standings are looking like. So I think I don't have a new ICE. I will definitely put one in before qualifying. I'm going to keep this all for practice, though, and then I'm going to put a new one in. I got a brand new gearbox coming in, so might take some grid penalty. Might take like a 5-place grid penalty for that. We'll have to see. But yeah, control electronics don't have to mess with. Energy store don't have to mess with. But like ICE, MGUK, MGUH, and turbocharger, we're gonna definitely have to do something about those. Definitely, I actually have a fresh control electronics. That's a bit of a surprise. Huh, I did not know that. Well, maybe I'll luck out on some of these. I have no idea, but enough talking. We're just gonna go on ahead and go into the final race of season 2. So advance through time. Other activities laid out. So there's the reaction training, and the fuel injection system did come in. So that puts us ahead of Ferrari and tied with Mercedes and Red Bull. And for the very first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, we have an entire thing maxed out. We never did that in 2020, and we didn't even do that in 2021, but we've done it here. That's a plus. So, yeah, I think it's a pretty I think it's dead even between all of us. Us four, at least. So, even if Mercedes isn't in the picture or whatever, or like the Constructor Championship picture, they're still there. They're still there. To ruin someone's day. But yeah, so no Pirelli Hot Lap. And now it's time for the Yas Marina Grand Prix. So, let's see how well this will go. So, I'm going to go on ahead, hop into the race weekend, do practice into qualifying, and I'll meet all of you guys in the race.
So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. Another season of victories, controversies, and rivalries lies in our wake. And just one challenge remains, here in the United Arab Emirates, on a circuit that made its spectacular debut back in 2009. Welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina Circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles, 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. And we expect average speeds of around 123 miles per hour. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Norris, Sergio Perez, and Russell, Hamilton, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Smith, Kevin Magnussen, and Mick Schumacher, Albon, Joe, Robert Schwartzman, and Lance Stroll, Vettel, Latifi, Tsunoda, and Felipe Drugovich. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
All right, well, we're rolling off P12, and the main reason why is because I only have 1 lap in qualifying. Now, the main reason for that is because I forgot to change out my ICE before going into qualifying, and I lost about like 13 minutes or something like that. Actually, no, I think it was more like 15 minutes because I changed my ICE and something else. I think it was my energy store. I think it was the energy store turbocharger that I ended up replacing as well. That was very, very worn out. But we made it here. We made it to the grid at least, and I'm just proud that we were able to qualify higher than what I thought we were going to qualify. In all honesty, I thought we were going to qualify terribly, but nope, not at all. So, take a look at the race strategy here. Gonna do a medium to hard strategy. Won't be doing the soft, medium. I wouldn't be surprised if some people start doing it or decide to do that. Aim of the game is to really just take care of our tires and not push as hard and go with it that way. So hopefully this final race will do us good. Hope we don't get any problems. And I don't know if we're gonna walk out with a constructor's title because Constructors Championship because Drugovich is gonna be starting last So I'm going to do everything I can, but if nothing happens to the Red Bulls or the Ferraris, and if Djokovic doesn't get up here, might be game over for us. So, yeah. I'm going to try, see what I can do, but I don't know if I'll win the title. Maybe second will do, but yeah, it's probably going to suck. But you know what? We had a good season. We became world champion. We had a very fantastic season with 10 wins on the season. Can't really ask for a whole lot more now, can you? So, yeah, let's just go on ahead and jump in this race and let's start the season 2 finale. Let's go. Another thing we're going to have to watch out for is seeing if the AI will do a 2-stop, because some AI, or sometimes here in Abu Dhabi, the AI will tend to do a 2-stop even when they want to do a 1-stop. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know how well it'll be, but hey, we're going to find out, right? Well, that was a pretty good start, not gonna lie. Holy shit, Ricardo. Trying to pass him. He just sent it. Fuck. Sent it on both Alonso and Russell. Oh, I'm gonna make a 3-way pass here. Woohoo! Saved it. Don't do that, Alonso. Oh my god, we're good. That was one hell of a lap. Oh my. Well, we got up to P6 in one lap. All right, we gained 6 positions in one lap here. All right, we're on a roll already. Now we just got the leaders to catch, and I cannot make it through this corner. Okay, thank God it did not damage my underbody. All right. Let's try to catch these folks up ahead of us before they run away from us with DRS. All right, well, we really caught them. We are on one hell of a mission, I'll tell you that right now. Ooh, fastest lap, 124.598. It didn't, good. Alright, we're part of this DRS train with Perez, Norris, the 2 Ferraris, and Verstappen. And I know it's Verstappen up there because I did not see Verstappen back where I was at. And he was definitely up here. Can we get Perez here? Perez is going to go defensive. Make contact. We're good. We got a purple sector 2 out of that as well. Hell yeah. All right, we're up into... right up into P5, baby. Let's go. Damn, I'm getting really close to that fucking wall. Oh, is Paris coming in? Oh, I guess Paris is coming in. I don't know what for, but he's coming in. Maybe I don't remember making contact with him, so... I don't know why he's pitting. Yeah, I gotta slow up here, through here. I'm a bit sloppy through that section. All right. We're gonna try to run down Norris. I got a quick car to get around them and probably around these other boys. And with us being a bit further back through there, it helps us close the gap on them. On Norris, I mean. God damn car. Got loose out of there on lap 1 and did it again right there. A few laps later. I thought I could gain on Norris. Not enough, unfortunately. Thought I could have passed him on that straight, man.
Sainz has just completed a pass for the lead.
Hasn't he been in the lead? I think he was getting challenged by Verstappen, but I'm pretty sure he's had the lead for a while. Alright. Norris is going to gain on Leclerc. He's not going to pass him, though. Verstappen's gaining on Sainz. He's going to make a pass. And he attempted it, but did not complete it. And I just can't get off the corners to save my own skin to try to get around Lando. If Max doesn't calm her down, he's going to end up like Perez. He's going to make contact with the guy that he's fighting. In this case, Perez made contact with me, and in this case, Verstappen would make contact with Sainz. Okay, I just need to stay close to Norris to make a pass, man. Oh, I hear contact up here between Max and Sainz. Oh, I went off track. It's okay. Now there's a three-man battle for the lead between Sainz, Verstappen, and Leclerc. Verstappen has it, though. Oh my god. What are they doing? That was a nice-ass move right there. Nice little dive bomb, too. Whew. Now we got Sainz, Leclerc, and Verstappen ahead of us. Alright, well, I won't be able to pass Sainz here, but I will be able to keep a safe distance to Lando. You want to know what's funny? The top 3 teams that are fighting it out for the Constructors title are running 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait a minute. Was it late? Yeah. Was it worth it? Double yes. Because now we're up into 3rd and onto the podium, baby. Let's go. All right. Definitely getting my bearings straight here. All right. Whew. Can't make the move on Leclerc like I did with Sainz and Lando, but depending on how far Leclerc will get me here, it'll dictate how much longer I'll follow him to Verstappen. See if he can even get to him, because he's not even close. And I know I can beat the Red Bull here. Done it in the past, I can do it again.
Tire concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Well, that's good. When are we pitting? Okay, you're in a couple laps. Perfectly timed right there, too. Alright, well, Leclerc got a little loose out of one, or not out of one, but out of, I think, 3 or turn 2. Turn 3 or 2. Oh, we had the speed. I just needed to carry it. Well, okay. Off the track I go.
Nice move. Good job.
That was a little bit, may have been a little bit sketchy, but I got pushed off, alright? Pass was already completed in the corner. Now it's time to go run down Max, as my car doesn't want to get out of the fucking hairpin there, as I'm going to call it. A much more wider hairpin. I know we'll be able to catch Max little by little. Just gotta, you know, give me some time to get to that point. Alright. Pin this time for some hards, and all the way to the end of the race on them too. Alright, coming in, and Max is also coming in with us. And Leclerc comes in too. Okay. So Sainz and Norris stay out. Max got held up by Leclerc. Not by much.
Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a
Oh, we're
nice
closer to
stop.
Max now.
Happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Thanks to Leclerc for holding him up. Now that gets me and Leclerc closer to Max. And guess what? We're going to have DRS on him on this straightaway. I think we'll even be able to keep her steady, too. Hold up. Wait a minute. Damn it. Thought I could get him in. I thought I could scare him into making a mistake there. Did not work. It's fine. Oh, we got a little slip-a-slide. Norris and Sainz, I'm pretty sure, and yep, they are. They're putting on the hards. They're going to the end on those bad boys.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by
We'll get back out ahead of them.
3 seconds.
So Leclerc now gets back out ahead of Sainz and Lando. We did not have a good corner there, but maybe we'll have something. But just let them know I'm here. I got as close to him as I possibly could without slamming into the back of him. Here we go. And there we go.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Pass Max for the lead, baby. And now we're just going to enjoy this because surprisingly no damage after tapping the wall like that. But now let's see how long we can hold on to this lead. I'm pretty sure we'll hold on to it for a long while. Not the greatest exit in the world, but it works. We're still trucking along. Max has DRS, but won't matter a whole lot to him. Main goal is to stay ahead of him through here, and then when we go in, and then like this entire final sector, just pull away from him. I'm just about out of DRS range from Verstappen. It might be over a second, but going into that first DRS straight, he is still within a second behind me to get to grab DRS. So it's taking a lot longer than I would like for it to try to get out of his to try to get out of Max's DRS. Really. Well, Djokovic is out, and we're definitely not winning this Constructors Championship no matter what now. I don't even know what happened from DNF. I just don't know.
Felipe's dropped out of the race.
Yeah, I saw. That just sucks, man. Well, I'm still going to try to fight for everything I got to hold on to this fucking lead. Because I'm not giving it up that easily. We just have that much better. We just have that little bit better straight line speed than Red Bull does, which is probably what's helping us right about now. Is the straight line speed advantage that we got. Like, I know I can pull away from Max. It's just with him staying in DRS, it's like a pain in the ass. It ain't easy. I'm just trying everything I really can just to stay ahead. Not doing anything really spectacular. Well, Max is definitely way more closer than I would like him to be. Surprisingly enough, though, he did not get us on the straight. Or that one in particular. Got another one, though. Yeah, Max is way closer than I would like for him to be. Definitely on this straight. This is almost like a rerun of last season's race in Abu Dhabi, but instead of me versus George, it's me versus Max. For the win, at least. Oh, there goes Alonso and another Renault Power car. That's not a good sign. Because Drugovich is out. He's a Renault Power car, aka our teammate with Renault Power. Fernando Alonso is part of Alpine that are powered by Renault. Myself and Ocon better be careful. Jeez. Oh, here's where Alonso is. Bye, Alonso. See you next season. See you next season on both this game and an F123.
Okay, clear.
Perfect. And we're coming to 3 to go. And I'm doing a good job of holding off Max thus far.
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining. 5 laps of fuel left.
I got enough fuel in the tank, let's be real. Make it the whole way. Yeah, I got 2 extra laps of fuel. Alright, 2 to go. Still able to hold it ahead of Max. See Leclerc sneaking on in the background. I guess the main question is, will we even be able to beat Ferrari in the Constructors, since Red Bull's going to probably take the Constructors title away? Unless Perez is not having a good, is having a not so good race. And we got 2 laps remaining. I think we're fine. Just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient and anticipate when Max is gonna make a move, because we all know Max, and if we all know anything with our little rivalry that we have, Max will just fucking send it on me without any fucking hesitation. Just drive right through me, or just turn down on me like a complete fucking idiot, like he did in Mexico Season 1 F1 2021. Oh boy. I'm getting loose out of these corners, man. Final lap in Abu Dhabi in Season 2, baby. Trying to get our 11th win on the season. And our 13th career win. Gotta fight off Max, though. Max is stupidly close now. Like, literally. That was not what I needed. I'm not gonna have that be the fucking thing that cost me the race. Told you. Was not gonna have that be the thing that cost me the fucking race right there. or I was gonna get fucking loose. All right, so we're here for the final time. And ladies and gentlemen, this is F122 Season 2 in the books. Hell yeah. Let's go. What a way to cap off a championship winning season. Woo! Let's go.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing, mate. Well done.
There we go. Driver of the day, baby. From 12th to 1st. Hell yeah.
Then they've taken the win here as we wrap up another fantastic Formula One season. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I think we'll chalk this one up to a deft touch on the brake pedal. That's allowed them to challenge down the inside into the braking zones, and ultimately, if you do that often enough, you end up winning the race. It was great to watch as well though, wasn't it? Forget strategy, forget tyre management. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned scrap?
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now.
All right, well, what a race. I'll take it. We came from 12th on the grid to a win. That was pretty awesome. It was pretty cool. So yeah, we end the season on a high, and not a whole lot more you can ask for. Especially with this coming out the day before F123 is released to the entire world. But yeah, so we get the win. Max with a P2, Charles with a P3, so congrats to both of them. Norris P4, Sainz P5, Ricardo 6, Gasly 7th, Perez 8th, Schumacher 9th, and Guan Yu Zhou in 10th. Albon got ahead of Hamilton. George and Hamilton fell outside the points. Vettel in his final outing finishes 18th. Latifi had one more race, and he'll end the season with a goose egg at 0 points. And then 2 DNFs of Alonso and Drugovich. That isn't the greatest, but you know what? It's whatever. It's whatever. So take a look at the standings here. Max Verstappen beats Leclerc by 1 point in the driver standings for second. So Verstappen finally in this playthrough beats Leclerc at something instead of losing to Leclerc in the standings. So yeah, that's like the only thing that happened. Russell secure P4, Perez secure P5, Sainz P6, Norris 7th, Alonso 8th, Hamilton 9th, and then Esteban Ocon 10th. Magnussen, Ricardo, Gasly, Drugovich, Schumacher, Vettel, Zhou, Tsunoda, Stroll, Schwartzman, Albon, and Latifi round out the points. And Latifi still did not score anything. And ladies and gentlemen, Ferrari and ourselves did the best we could, but they scored more points in this race. And Red Bull is the Constructors champions. Congratulations to them. Ferrari come home in second. We come home in third. Mercedes in fourth. Alpine fifth. McLaren sixth. Haas seventh. AlphaTauri eighth. Aston Martin ninth. Alfa Romeo 10th. And Williams in 11th. So, pretty interesting way. Or not interesting, but a pretty cool way to end the season. Especially for ourselves and Red Bull. We win more races than anybody. We won the championship in Mexico, and Red Bull take home the Constructors Championship. So I think for Season 3, we should be able to win the Constructors title, depending on how everything goes. I'm going to try my damnedest to win that damn thing. Tell you what. But, yeah. Going to be more happy with how the season ended. Just like how it did just like it did in Season 1 on this game. We won the final race of the season. So, yeah. And also, fun fact, where we won our championship in Mexico was also the site of our first career win on this game. Pretty insane, isn't it? It's insane. All right, well, that's it. That's it for the season. We got a marketing department event, so let's see what this is about. Ooh. F1 are organizing a charity event. They're asking for the teams to make donations to the cause. How would you like to respond? Small donation of 20,000 or a large donation of 100K? Let's do a large donate. We just won the final race this season. Let's give them $100,000. And 2,000 team acclaim. Abso-fucking-lutely, baby. Absolutely. So, yeah, go ahead and lay out the activities. Because, why not? Put all this down. We'll be able to do all this. Wait, we'll do that. Second driver. Then that. Then that. Then that. And there we go. Perfect. So, and where do we end up in the R&D? So, Red Bull's still the best. Mercedes still second. We're still third, and Ferrari's still fourth. And I think we had over here. Oh yeah, Sebastian Vettel doesn't have his name blacked out until you actually end the season. So I'm hoping in F123 when someone retires, it goes back to doing that because I think it made it better in many ways. So can't really spend my money on anything. Can't really get aerodynamics to spec 3. Can't get personnel to spec 3. Well, I can, but I'm not going to spend my money because gotta keep our driver, you know? I want to keep Dragovich for another season, man. I want to see him win races. I want to see him on the podium. I want to see him do a lot of things. I want a lot from him. So, yeah. That's it. That is it for F122 Season 2. There will be a Season 3. I have said this before. I think even back when I started doing this daily, I mentioned how I want to do a Season 3 on this game because I didn't want this game to turn into what F1 2021 ended up turning into, where it was just 2 seasons and then a best of that didn't do so well. I also think I released it at the wrong time, the best of at least. So I want to do Season 3 for F122. And not only that, but be able to properly do the My Team and everything like that. So hopefully that actually happens. Hopefully that comes to fruition. So am I happy with how everything went? Yeah, I'm happy how the season went. We tacked on 11 wins, which is insane for me to even think about that. Considering last season we had 2, and we didn't have the best car. Season 1, but goddamn, man, it was definitely a pain, in the ass. I'll tell you what. So. And we have that one race in Budapest where we DNF'd. And I'm gonna be honest with you, we would have literally won all last 6 races, or we would have been able to win like all the races from Belgium to Abu Dhabi if everything went our way. And I'm not even joking. Like that's what would have happened. I enjoyed my time with this game, and I really do think a lot of things should have changed that EA just, in all honesty, just didn't bother doing and or bother fixing. And in F123, at least the amount of time that I played, it seems like all those issues have been fixed. A lot of things we had to do to keep the car on the track and keep her going straight and give you more speed. We don't have to do that anymore, but yeah, this game is something else. It's not the best F1 game of all time like I was anticipated it being, because that honor goes to F1 2020. But yeah, that'll do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Do this one more time. So that'll do it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button down below for more. We'll have some F123 videos out on this, or we'll have F123 videos out tomorrow. and for many, many days to come. So I decided to switch out F1 and like NASCAR content, stuff like that, and diecast reviews because I got some too. Got some diecasts that I want to do. Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you for this incredible journey. I hope that when we come back to this game, it'll be the exact same way. Appreciate you all for coming out and watching. Thank you all so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everyone. I love you guys, and goodbye.